Healthy Living with Mila, proudly sponsored by Paradise Beverages, TST Boroko, and Trophy House. Proudly supported by Laguna Hotel.
All people make mistakes at some point in their lives, and these mistakes make up part of one's memories and thoughts. Reflecting on these memories in the past helps to free the mind and wash away all the negative memories. Through self-reflection, a person can get rid of a negative attachment and attain a peaceful state of the mind. He or she may be able to think more clearly and avoid repeating a past mistakes decisions. Hello and welcome to Healthy Living with Mila. Season 3. This is our last episode in this season. Today's episode is about how self-reflection can help you learn from your mistakes. Here are my healthy tips to get you started on the path to self-reflection. Are you being a person others can respect? Your actions matter to other people. You must always be a person who earns respect. I always review my behavior and ponder improvements regularly. This includes showing more gratitude and appreciation wherever possible, and that is the truth. I always have this, a lot of my friends, especially in EMTV, my favorite TV company, every time I'm seeing my production team, I gave them my appreciation before we start, of telling them, I love that you were able to assist me today to give this, to provide this program to our viewers. I give them a big hug. I laugh at them. I ask them. And that is what you call showing gratitude and appreciation. And those people will give that to you. By the end of the day, you both, your team, my team, feel of that teamwork. If you don't show that appreciation from each other, nobody will feel enjoyed and happy of working and dealing with you. How do you respect your body? That's the next question on self-reflection. The world gets busy and the body become our low priority. For nearly 57 years old, that approach was never an option for me because I don't let it to happen. My body is my priority because my body is my church, is my life, is my health. How will I expect to look after my children and my husband if my body is crumpled, if my body is unhealthy, if my body is not that strong? It is just like you out there. How do you expect to see your children growing so well, trekking the right path to succeed, trekking to finish their studies, being professional, if you yourself will be the problem of your children? It is because you are sick. Your body is not strong enough to look after them. You need to set as an example of that body to be strong. And that body needed for self-reflection. Reflecting helps you to develop your skills and review their effectiveness rather than just carry on doing things as you are used to. Don't once that you are already used of what you're doing, challenge yourself, find another way, but always reflect of what you are used to, what you do and why you do it, and then deciding whether there is a better and more efficient way of doing things for your future. Stay with me. Up next, I cook up a delicious meal that I will help you stay better, your body better, and to perform a better in life. I will have a very wonderful chef to prepare this food for you in her boat or on her boat here at the Royal Papua Yacht Club in Port Moresby. There you go. We just finished our healthy tips and we will apply that healthy tips to what we are going on to this section. Thank you for staying by. I would love to introduce to you the best woman I've ever met in Papua New Guinea who gave me a wonderful life since 2011. I will tell you why. She is Chef Rena Master. For how many years that I've known Chef Rena, I have never realized, guys, that she is a chef until she transformed her career into business. Chef Rena, thank you very, very much for giving, for giving Healthy Living with Mila. I can't believe this. Anyway, Chef Rena, can you please tell something about yourself?
Hi, Olgeta. I've been in PNG since 1985, so I'm a bit of a PNG Mary, and I'm Italian. So I'm crazy. I'm almost as crazy as Filipino. Okay. So we're here to teach you some Italian cooking, food with flavor that's fresh. Not just pasta, everyone understands pasta, but we're going to cook
once
other
that it
things.
is Italian, they said pasta at one say. Yes.
Well, we're going for low carb, high protein, lots of fresh vegetables. We're going to make you feel so good, filling and cheap.
This recipe that Rena is going to show you guys, it is available at this Starland, TST, and of course the spices is from Paradise Spice. Don't forget that.
Okay, so how about we start cooking? All right.
Why not? Okay.
So now, guys, this is my knife because I'm a professional,
You bet.
and this is Mila's knife because she's not. Okay, Mila, I'm going to show you how to dice an onion.
Yes.
And what we do is we're just going to dice it up. I'm going to put
Yes.
a little bit of olive oil in here, right?
Yes.
And it has to be a good oil because get the best oil you can afford because it just gives the food a beautiful flavor and it's so good for you.
That is right. That's right.
And we're going to
And
throw in.
olive oil also, Ren, it's good for your heart, right?
Very good.
Because of the omega-3 content of it.
But also good for your skin.
Oh, yes. Because of the vitamin E.
That's right.
That's right.
Keep
Yes.
keep
Ren?
looking beautiful.
Yeah. While you are starting to cook, can I ask you something? You know, our episode today, it's about self-reflection.
Okay.
And we are going to throw on our exercise a meditation practice.
Oh, okay. Look, you don't have to meditate for hours. 10 minutes, 20 minutes is more than enough.
And that is a day.
Every day?
Yes.
It's nice to do it every day. Do
Yep.
it first thing in the morning or do
Yep.
it, or well, any time really. Even during lunchtime if you're stressed out. Guys, I'm putting in a little bit of fresh garlic. Now, I'm Italian. Garlic is my perfume. Okay, so now I'm just going to chop a bit of celery. And celery you can also buy at the market. It's one of the, in Italian food there are 3 things that you really need to have. 1 is onion,
Yes.
2 celery, and 3 carrots, and of course garlic. But garlic is so important we don't count. Okay,
Yes.
so now we put the celery in. Again, lots of vegetables. So
Yes.
I think we should have a little bit of pumpkin. Now, the one beautiful thing with this dish is
Yes.
if you've got some vegetables in your fridge or you've got some growing in the garden, potato, anything, put it in. There's no real rules.
Oh.
Yeah? So long as you have your
Okay.
garlic, your carrot, your
Your
celery.
onion.
Yep.
Yes.
You can add as many vegetables as you like. Okay, I'm going to add a
Wow.
chili. But if you
Beautiful.
haven't got fresh like that, you can just use a little bit of dry.
Dry
Just dry.
chili.
And I mix dried chili, a little bit of Italian herbs. Let me talk to you about lentils.
Yes.
You can buy many different types of lentils. My preference has always been for brown. These ones here I have been soaking. They're brown lentils and I've soaked them overnight. And the reason I soak them is that A, it cleans them. B, it activates them and makes them a little bit softer. And they don't take as long to cook because otherwise this would take a long time to cook.
Yep.
And we would have to keep skimming the top off it. But because I've soaked it, I've got rid of all the impurities and I've rinsed it, so it's nice and clean. Now this is about 250 grams of lentils.
So that's about 1 cup high.
Yeah, about
Yes.
a cup.
Yes.
And it costs about 4 kina. But it'll make about 8 meals. So it's a really healthy but not too expensive.
Yes. It
Yeah.
is. You can afford it. It's
Yeah.
all within
Yeah.
your budget.
I'm going to put these soaked lentils into the mix now and just give it a little bit of a mix up to get all the lovely flavours together.
Wow.
I mean, it
that
doesn't.
really
It doesn't.
looks great.
Oh, it's delicious.
And it smells great too.
Yeah, it does. The garlic's really yummy. Okay, and what we're doing now is we're going to add a little bit of stock. If you haven't got any, just use water. It's okay. Water with a little bit of natural sea salt. Okay?
Yes.
So we're going to put in a little bit here. This now is going to sit on the stove. Maybe a little bit more water. This is roughly the consistency you're looking for. Remember, the lentils have been soaked, so they aren't going to absorb too much more liquid. I'm going to add a little bit of cracked pepper. Now, Paradise make the most amazing fresh spices, and seriously, I use them a lot because they're grown here in country, and when you can support your own country, do it.
Yes.
But the product's excellent. I mean,
Yeah.
the peppers are beautiful.
It's tasty.
It's really, really
Yes.
good. So this is now going to sit. It's got a little bit of pepper in it. I'm just going to put a little bit of sprinkle of good quality sea salt.
Beautiful.
And we just let it bubble away. Just let it simmer
Yes.
and it will slowly cook. 2 hours. Okay. Now Mila, while I'm downstairs getting the soup, how about you add the tomatoes and give it a bit of a
Wonderful.
stir? Okay?
Wonderful.
And I'll be back in a minute.
Now, I am taking over. There you go. There you
So
go.
this is what it looks like when it's cooked.
That's the final product after
Yeah.
2 hours that you
That's what it looks like.
boil and simmer the soup that Chef Rena have just made.
Now this soup actually has a little bit of bacon and Italian sausage in it, which I've chopped up here. And you can put it in.
Oh, so you're going to put
No,
green-
you put that in right at the beginning if you want it. This one's vegetarian,
Yes,
so there's no meat,
that's me.
and it tastes just as good. And this one has a little bit of meat if you prefer to have some meat. Okay. Now, I didn't bother putting meat in this, so we've got a vegetarian, but this one has a little bit of meat.
Okay.
So this is what we do. This is fancy.
Yes.
A little bit of parmesan on.
Ah, so in a bowl,
Yeah.
that is this size.
That's
How
one
much?
meal.
Okay, that's about like 1 tablespoon of parmesan.
And I put the green on the end so that you get all the freshness and you get the lovely flavour.
Yes, and it doesn't break down that nutrition,
That's right.
nutrient content. No kidding. It's excellent. I love that kick on it. And the smoothness of that, the taste from tomato.
Yeah.
And man, I believe it is filling. So that is just right amount for an adult and probably half of this for a child. Don't eat too much because it will stay in your body and it turns into fat if you're not going to burn it, okay? As Chef Rena said, you can do her program. She was like this last year and look at her now. I'm amazed. I was amazed. And that is one of the secrets. Lentil soup, being happy, 2 days
Fasting.
fasting.
A little bit of meditation to keep my, emotions under control because I am Italian and we're crazy like the Filipino.
I love you.
Love you too, mate.
It's really nice to have a friend in Papua New Guinea like this. Stay tuned. We're coming back for the meditation. Welcome back from our cooking with Chef Rena Masters, who prepared that wonderful, delicious, full of vitamins and minerals that is good for our brain and our body. Lentil soup. You'll lose weight with that. This episode is our last episode for season 3. And this episode is about self-reflection. I am going to show you how to do the simplest breathing type of meditation. Before I am going to practice this meditation, I want to feel relaxed, and that is how you are going to do, because you are going to engage the whole of your body from the tip of your toes up to the tip of your head, especially your subconscious mind. I am going to remove my shoes. By the way, these shoes, I am so fortunate to be sponsored by the Trophy House. Thank you, Trophy House. The best place where you can get all your gym gears. Doing a meditation, practicing a meditation, you find a place where you are comfortable. In my case, I always wanted my body to be attached to the elements of earth, like rocks, stone, water, because the power of these elements, it gets into you and it helps you to concentrate, it helps you to give that strength, it helps you to be powerful. First thing is place your feet flat on the ground, hands either in top of your legs or on the side. Let your body loose, especially your shoulders. Don't to stretch your back straight, just enough that you feel comfortable. Suck in your belly, always engage your stomach, as well as your neck should not be a drop nor hyperextend. just enough. Relax from the tip of your head up to your tailbone to your heels. When you breathe in through your nose, so all the germs and bacteria that surrounds our environment will be filtered with the nose hair of our nose. That's the reason why we got that hairs on our nose. It filtered that air to go through the nostrils into your esophagus, to your diaphragm, to your chest, lungs, up to your diaphragm. Breathe that air, reach up to your toes. And when you breathe out, feel that energy of that air passing through your legs, up to your hip, to your stomach, lower lumbar, to your chest, your neck, and out to your mouth. Here you go. You breathe in through your nose. Remember, the tongue should be behind the front teeth. It's this way. And then just slowly close your mouth. And when you breathe out through your mouth. Be sure that you squeeze your stomach. Let's do at least 10 breathings, 10 seconds breathing exercise. You can close your eyes or you can open your eyes. Relax. Keep saying relax while you are breathing through your nose. That's your yin-yang. And breathe through your mouth. That's your yang. You breathe in, yin. You breathe out, yang. Keep moving. Be sure you are relaxed. Relax your body. And out. There you go. Don't forget to send your comments or anything on our Healthy Living with Mila Facebook. And if you ever, or your friend, your one talks, your family, miss this episode, emtv.com.pg website. You can watch us there. And next week will be our season 3 best of episode 1 that you can see. It's full of fun, full of information that you can watch. Bring all your family members, your friends to watch it, because these are all about what had happened the whole time with this season 3. We'll see you next time. We're coming back. Don't leave us away. Like our Facebook. Goodbye. You breathe it out when you do exercise, or even just like talking all the time, walking around.
That's what she said to me. It's not the exercise, it's the talking. And take 3 very deep breaths.
Oh, so you
She would laugh.
yeah.
Healthy Living with Mila, proudly sponsored by Paradise Beverages, TST Boroko, and Trophy House. Proudly supported by Laguna Hotel.